You ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like
And I inhale. I did inhale.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. But yes.
I know you have to go. They say you have to go. I just
broke loose.
I mean, was it in college? See, I like stuff like that. That's a real honest answer.
real.
Was it a blunt or joint?
It was a joint.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember the high?
I do.
What were you listening to when you was high? What was on? What song was it?
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah, definitely Snoop. Tupac for sure.
What do you listen to now? What's your favorite hip hop artist now? What's your favorite artist?
You know who I really love is Cardi B.
You like Cardi B?
I really do.
Okay.
I haven't made a video in a while, but I saw something that really bothered me, and I figured that I might as well come out here and talk about it because it's better than arguing with strangers on Facebook. So anyway, the recent video that I saw that really bothered me was Kamala Harris was talking on a radio interview about how she smoked weed in college and listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Now, I think she did this because she wanted to appeal to African American voters, which obviously is, it's a Democratic angle that they take. Like, if you're a Democrat, if you're black, you have to vote Democrat. But the thing that bothers me the most about it is, now, clearly she's just trying to appeal to African American voters. The thing that bothers me about that is she's blatantly lying. Like, you're not even telling the truth. So I did a little research because I'm a nerd like that. And she graduated from college in 1989. Tupac's first album dropped in 1991. So there's no way she was listening to Tupac while she was smoking weed in college. I feel like the desperation and the lies and the pathetic, not only are you trying to appeal to a certain demographic, but in an attempt to secure a vote, you're not only assuming that the population is dumb enough to fall for the bullshit that you're feeding them, but you're also making them look like criminals and lawbreakers by trying to appeal to the black vote by appealing to drug use and then lying about your music taste. The whole thing is just so disgusting to me. Like, I know more words to hit him up than she does.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming out here tonight. This morning, this afternoon, I don't even know. The fight's been long, y'all. All right, we're taking it down. Thank you all. Thank you, reverends. Thank you all so much for coming together and gathering today, because this is what organizing looks like. Right. This is what building power looks like. This is what changing the country looks like. It's when we choose to show up and occupy the room and talk about the things that matter most, talking about our future. Reverend, you bring up a funny anecdote, and I'm proud to be a bartender. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working retail, folding clothes for other people to buy. There is nothing wrong with preparing the food that your neighbors will eat. There is nothing wrong with driving the buses that take your family to work. There is nothing wrong with being a working person in the United States of America, and there is everything dignified about it.
Okay, so, you know who AOC reminds me of? Honestly, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez reminds me of the liberals' version of Sarah Palin. Because when Sarah Palin was in the political spectrum, it was humiliating. Like, I would see her and I would cringe. As someone who I consider myself libertarian, but I definitely lean to the right. Humiliated that she even existed. So now that I see AOC, I feel like that is the leftist version, where some of the things that she says and does, this bitch, you're from the Bronx, you went to Boston College, you have an economics degree, and for some reason when you're doing a speech with Al Sharpton, you sound like you're from the South. I feel like she's trying so hard to just appeal and chameleon into each voter demographic, thinking that people are stupid enough to buy her bullshit. But the problem is, she's not smart enough to carry any reasonable ideas. That's why the Green New Deal got 0 votes in Congress. So I love seeing this. It's just more patronizing from the left. Hang on, I have one more for you guys.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
I'm sorry, but I'm from Rhode Island, and if I told somebody that I was from Rhode Island and they were trying to win me over, and all of a sudden they walked up to me and they were like, "Oh man, I like you, you're wicked retarded," immediately that would be the ultimate turnoff. Like, why do these politicians think that if they want to win over a demographic, they need to appeal to them by sounding like them or stereotyping them or like filling this like weird demographic or doing the same drugs that they're stereotyped to do? Like, the whole thing is just ludicrous. Hey, look at me, I'm just like you, I understand you, I like your music. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, like, when I saw Hillary's voice, like, in that video, I was just mind blown that that even was a thing. Like, this is a professional politician, and that's the route that she chose to take. Honestly, all I can think is that if I were a minority and I saw the way that these politicians were patronizing my class, I would be repulsed. So I'm mind blown that either A, this works, or B, they think that this works. And I'm not sure which one it is anymore, but I don't know. I guess we'll all find out in 2020. In the meantime, I'm going to bed. I've had enough of this.